These gemstones aren't mined. They're made from garbage. Using plasma technology, organic waste can be turned into energy, and inorganic waste can be made into a hard black glass. Artisans then turn the glass into beautiful jewelry. Black jewels glitter like genuine gemstones and are as hard as quartz. But they aren't precious or even semi-precious. They're pure garbage. They're called plasma gems because of the plasma technology that creates them from waste. This patented system converts almost any type of waste into clean energy without creating any harmful byproducts. The process produces two useful materials: energy and a hard black glass that artisans can cut into gemstones. The process begins by shredding waste and placing it into the system's plasma reactor. Inside the reactor, two electrodes generate an electrically conductive gas. These plasma arcs create temperatures exceeding 2,900 degrees, converting the carbon-based matter into a gas that can be used to produce electric power. At the same time, the plasma arcs melt the non-carbon-based matter, such as glass, metal, and ceramics. The gas fuels engines that produce electric power. Once melted, the waste separates into two layers. Metal oxides float to the top, and metals sink to the bottom. The company casts the metals into ingots, which go to a recycling facility. The metal oxides seen here solidify into glass rocks as hard as granite. The company sells these glass rocks to artisans who use it to make gemstones for jewelry. First, the artisan grinds a chunk of the rock down to a smaller starting shape with a flat side. Then she glues on a brass dowel called a dopstick. She activates the glue with the UV light. She returns to the grinding wheel to further reduce the size of the stone and round it as much as possible. Then she mounts the dopstick on a faceting machine. She presses the stone against an abrasive disc called a lap to file down the diameter. The lap surface is made of diamond dust. It's the only material strong enough to cut through hard black glass. The artisan measures the stone numerous times as she works, ensuring the diameter is consistent all around. Once the diameter is perfect, she adjusts the dopstick diagonally and begins cutting symmetrical facets that will reflect light. You cannot set this machine to cut and polish at an exact angle, so the artisan has to work by feel, sensing how hard she must press the stone against the disc. She checks her work with a magnification loupe to make sure all the facets meet at a precise point. Once she finishes faceting the bottom of the stone, she glues a dopstick to the top of the stone. Then she removes the first dopstick by softening the glue with a propane torch. Now the artisan begins faceting the top of the stone called the crown. Once the sides are faceted, she flattens the pointed top, forming what's called the table. She repositions the dopstick horizontally to polish a flat edge around the middle called the girdle. She removes the dopstick and cleans off any glue residue with acetone. She carefully centers the stone in a sterling silver pendant. The pendant is being held upright in a wad of shellac. She uses a prong pusher to bend the prongs securely over the girdle, then rounds off and softens the prongs with a file. To remove the pendant, she softens the shellac over a flame, then submerges the pendant in acetone to remove any shellac residue. On the hardness scale used in gemology, plasma gems are equivalent to many varieties of quartz. Not bad for garbage that would otherwise be in a landfill.